Another subscriber asked me to create a video on the topic of kind of building your routine, your identity around fitness. So what I want to say that I am not that person who will just stay at the gym for 24 hours, I'm working out all day and preach things that, oh, you just have to do a little bit of exercise. I don't like that. I want to be like a normal person. I'm myself a mom. I work. I'm a normal person, yes. And I am not someone who is 24 hours at the gym. However, what we have to understand that fitness and movement, it's normal that it's a part of your life. That's how it should be, actually, That's not something just some people do, like some, I don't know, extra, who have extra strong willpower, No, it should be for every person. Every person should do that, should have movement in some kind of form. So some advice of how you could incorporate the fitness, the movement into your daily life, because it has to be daily. It has to be daily. So first of all, it's about the mindset. Of course, first you have to convince yourself somehow that you have to do it every day. And when I say you have to, maybe inside you felt some resistance, like, oh no, I don't have to, I don't want to, I don't have to. Why do I have to change something? So here, it's important to remove the resistance you have. Just recognize, okay, oh, I had this feeling, there was this resistance. Okay, thank you. Thank you, resistance. Thank you. The resistance wants that you stay at the same level, Okay, I will still do it, I will still do it because it's better for me, because it will help me, because like this and in that way I will achieve my goals, So I have to do it. Resistance. I just switch off the mind and I just do it. You just have to relax. Especially anxious people who have a lot of anxieties, who have this focus disorder, for them it can be very difficult to start doing something, to get themselves to do something. So you just have to switch off the mind. Imagine that you are just a stupid vegetable and you just do it, And with time, you will learn how to control that aspect. And it will just become your habit and it will be easier and easier to do it. So decide for yourself the minimum. Now I will tell you the minimum. The minimum would be 30 minutes per day walking and some 5 minutes of exercise at least, The focus, the most important, it is to walk. Outside would be the best, It's not just to do your 10,000 steps on a stepper. The best, it's outside because of the air you breathe in, So walking is the most important. How you can incorporate that? I am a very kind of efficient, I like efficiency, I'm an efficient person. So it's true that when you think that you will have to walk and do nothing and you have again this anxiety, okay, let's think what you could do during that time while you're walking. Maybe listen to an audio book. Maybe you have to study. Maybe you have to do something for your work. For example, I also, as I'm studying still now, until now, I'm always studying. And sometimes I have to read something and it's more difficult to concentrate. So I got this, like a program, text to speech, and I convert it and I'm just listening, I'm listening to that text and I'm walking. So I'm doing two things in one. I'm walking and I'm studying. I'm completing some tasks, Or it can be some audiobook or call a friend, call a family member, your mom. It could be like a tradition, you know, to call your grandma, for example. It's a very good opportunity for you to talk to your family, you know. In this busy world, we are doing so much stuff, we disconnect from our family, so perfect opportunity. And you know, now I'm talking about it, and you might think, yeah, very good advice, and then nothing, you know, and then nothing changes. So you actually have to change. You actually have to now, for example, I will help you. Normally, most popular opportunity to walk is when you go to work. Normally we take a car or a bus. So here, think now you can think, how could you incorporate the walking? Maybe you go to work. And when I was still working a bit more in my beauty salon, I would walk there. It took me around 25 minutes one way. And when I would tell this to my clients, they would be like, what? 25-minute walk, oh my God, you know, it's in our modern nowadays world, it's not normal to walk 20 minutes. It's crazy, right? When you think about it. But yeah, you know, and then my clients started to notice that I lost weight because I was just walking, you know, back and forth. It's around 45-minute walk in total for a day. And you're just losing weight. So think now, how could you do that? Maybe 15-minute walk to work, 15-minute walk back, and you have your half an hour. Maybe you have a dog, you can walk with the dog. Maybe you take a bus and the rest of the 10 minutes you walk, you know, you go out earlier. So you really, like, there is no way out of this, huh? Like what I'm telling you now, you have to do it. If you don't do it, it will not work. You understand? If you don't do it, it will not work. You cannot just listen now and say, oh yeah, very good advice, and not do it. That's the habits of slim people, movement, walking. Then 5-minute exercise. Can you do 5-minute exercise, you know, every morning? For example, I also, again, efficiency. Yes, I like efficiency. So if I wake up in the morning, I will have to take shower. So why not to do the exercise before the shower? Like this, I don't have to take shower again and again and again, you know, to take shower and then do the exercise during the day and then take again shower. So efficiency, time saving, 5-minute exercise. Do 10 squats, 10 push-ups, 20 triceps, you know, you go on a chair or somewhere and you just do the push-up, for the triceps, basically, the exercise. What else you can do? Some abs, you know. Look on YouTube, some 5-minute workout. Every day you can have a different one, doesn't matter, do something. So during this 5-minute, what we want to achieve a higher heart rate, yes, beating stronger. A little bit of sweat would be very good. That will be like a mini stress, a positive stress for our body to also remove the stress hormones, cortisol is released and you kind of get rid of it, you know? So that's good. So let's just resume a little bit. Walking, yes, 30 minutes, and exercise, half an hour exercise, depends what you're used to, yes? So in the exercise part, we want to achieve a little bit of higher heart rate, and some sweating would be good as well. So yes, the movement. Then the sleep, you know, sleep is very important as well. So you should go to sleep around 10, 11. Because if you go after the midnight, then some hormones are not released, some hormones are not regulated, and then you are more hungry, actually, you know, because of this hormonal misbalance, you are more hungry the next day. So to go to sleep between 10 and 11, like this, and you wake up when you want, you know, 8 hours, around 8 hours, 9 hours of sleep. 7 hours, and then you wake up when you wake up. But the importance is to go around 10:30 to bed and sleep. Then you wake up, your hormones which had to be released, they were released, and you are not so hungry. So that's very good, right? Okay, so we have movement, we have sleep. Then my rule for the nutrition, my rule is to have half of my plate when I eat. Doesn't matter, I can eat 2 plates, for example, or very huge plate, but half of that plate will always be some either vegetables or salad, or a mix, or maybe just vegetables and maybe another little salad as a, add-on. So that's my rule for the nutrition, which works very nicely with the main dish. So normally lunch and dinner, we have half of the plate, it's greens. Yes, half of the plate, it's greens. And the fourth ingredient, my fourth ingredient, very, very important. I didn't consider it, but now I see a huge impact from that. It's stress reduction. Stress reduction is just so, first of all, it makes you complete your tasks easier. Even the sports, yes, when we are stimulated with the phones, with everything, we're stimulated, we are stressed at work, we just don't have even time to think of how to change our habits or something. We have to change our habits, we know we have to, we'll watch all those YouTube videos, we feel this dopamine, this satisfaction because the advice is so good, but then there's no place to actually incorporate that, to actually do it, to actually do the change. So we need that time, that space for the change to occur, for the recognition of your own situation, of your habits, what's going on now, to have the realization, if you're running, impossible to change something. So the relaxation methods, the counterbalancing the stress, because we all have stress in life, and normally also those who have maybe less stress, less constant stress, when the stress comes, they are not so immune to it, so they react more, it can be like this as well. So some of the methods would be, the number one method is the meditation. For me, it was meditation. Even just sitting in one place for 5 minutes, or a guided meditation, mindfulness meditation. If you want to check on YouTube, mindfulness meditation, sit there for 5 minutes every day. At first, it will be difficult. At first, you will not understand what are you doing there, like waste of time. In 1 month, if you do it every day, before sleep, for example, before falling asleep, you are already in your bed, why not to do a meditation? So every day you do it. Oh my God, later, I don't know, it's like magic. Some magic starts to happen. You start to understand better what you have to change, how you will do it. You make space, you create space for your mind, for everything, for yourself, yes, to change, to do the change. So this would be the number one. And other methods, just do something different, just start doing something different. Just maybe, I don't know, go to the nature, go for a walk, meet a friend, and go to the forest, go to some new place, do some beauty treatment, go to the spa, to the pool, that also triggers the change, by the way. When you start doing something differently, when you start doing new things, it will help you to do the change. So voila, for me, that's what worked for sure. Of course, I don't tell you that in one now after this video you will immediately, you know, become a new person. It took me years. It takes years, you know, it takes years. It's difficult to rewire your like nervous connections and everything, and for the body to change, you know. But that's why I say you have to kind of just switch off your mind and just trust the process. Just do it. And you know, I've also I listened, I watched so many of these videos, and it's like, and sometimes I would get so upset also that, oh yeah, you tell me, you know, look how you look, and you are trying to give me advice, and you're all happy and everything. Because you know, we get upset also. We try one thing, we try, and at some point we just lose hope, and we think, oh, maybe for me it's too late, oh, for me it's not possible. But you know, you just have to trust very much. You have to really like inspire yourself and trust the process, and just believe it. Believe is very important as well. So just believe it, and you just mindlessly do the right actions. Yeah. So voila, that's the end of this video. I will just repeat 4 things. It's nutrition, half of the plate is salad, movement, walking is the most important, every day at least 30 minutes, sleep, to go to sleep between 10 and 11, and to counterbalance your daily stress, always do some relaxation techniques, yes, and the meditation is number 1. Ciao!